problem that I think is propagated and promoted by the media.
And see, and that's interesting that you said that because the purpose of Fuse, Forging Unity, Safety, and Equality, is to get the opinion of the public and try to teach the public how to be objective and to find their own information as opposed to listening to major media outlets. And the issue with Trump that people have is, African Americans especially, is that he's white. But if you looked at Trump's history, he's always done things for African Americans. He's always been Trump. And when he said to black people, vote for me, what do you have to lose? I didn't take that personal because we've been marginalized. We've been in situations where, regardless who is at the head of this administration, we had nothing. We're still victims of redlining. We're still victims of social and economic stratification. So Trump is like, hell, give me a damn try. And I know when that first term came about, black people was about as happy as a monkey with a cupcake. You hear me?
Yeah.
Black people were thriving, and they were actually doing well. And when Biden got in office and said, if you're not black if you don't vote for me, I took that as very racist. Because if you look at what Biden did many years ago with these crack laws, he incarcerated thousands of dark people and gave them indeterminate sentences or mandatory minimums for crack.
And how do you think that affected the mental health of the black community?
It destroyed families.
It destroyed families.
Plenty of families.
It took fathers out of the home.
Yes, because he knew that the demographic that was using that drug or selling that drug was primarily black and brown people. So you mean to tell me if I get caught with a kilo of cocaine, which is 2.2 pounds of cocaine, I get way less time than a person that got caught with 10 grams of crack, and the difference was baking soda?
Right.
It was targeted for black and brown people. And then he comes back 34 years later, 40 years later and said, my bad.
Right.
But Trump's the bad guy?
Didn't do any criminal justice reform for 4 years.
At all.
At all.
At all.
They ignore the fact that Trump did sign the First Step Act. And you hear a lot of black people say, well, he didn't write it, Eric Holder wrote it, but I don't care who wrote it, he didn't pass it.
Yes.
Okay, Trump got it passed with the
Yes.
same congressmen and same senators that were there when Obama was there with Eric Holder. So again, I just believe that that's a mental health issue that the media will continue to ignore because they want the chaos. The
Yes.
chaos continues to drive their revenue.
Yes.
The chaos continues to allow people to influence because one of the symptoms of mental health sometimes is that people can influence you to do things that you normally wouldn't do.
Yeah, yeah.